welcome to the 188th episode of Gaming Duck. On this episode, I'm going to be discussing and giving my thoughts on the player career in FIFA 14. And yes, this is going to specifically focus on player career. Let's get into it. When one starts the player career, the first thing you do is you make your player, choose what league and what team you want to be on. Personally, I chose Chicago Fire because that seems to be the closest MLS team to where I actually live. Then you just start your player's career. At the start of it, the managers will give you goals, which will tell you how many goals over the whole season, and assists, and your percentages, and all sorts of stuff like that for the whole season. Then you just advance time and play matches, basically. Now, you won't get to play in every game in the beginning, but as you progress and your player gets better, then you'll be starting in every game whether you want to or not. Then the only way you would not be in a match is if your player gets injured. That happened to me. My player got injured and was out for 3 months at one point. The matches themselves are very self-explanatory if you know how a match of soccer works. The thing I find interesting is that my AI teammates are pretty stupid. I can't tell you how many times that my player would be wide open and my team would not pass the ball to me unless I asked them to. I also cannot tell you how many times my teammates would go for a goal when there's no chance in hell that they should, and they would just miss the ball or miss the goal in the most hilarious ways, even if it was the other team stopping them, or if they would just whiff it way into the crowd. It was so funny. Sometimes, my team would just be amazing, and we would score 11 goals in a single game, and sometimes we'd get 3. So yeah, the AI is just kind of all over the place. If I had to give any sort of negative to this game, it's that before starting a match, there are these drills you can do. Yes, you can do them, but you don't have to do them, and I ultimately think they're pointless as they don't do anything for your player. These come in different levels, bronze, silver, and gold, and each one gets more challenging the higher you go. I really feel like having these drills before the match is dumb, especially when they're optional, and when there's a whole menu section for them where you can do all of the drills if you want to. Now, this isn't a negative, but I read that a career in a FIFA game is supposed to be 15 seasons, but this game went from 2013 to 2017. I don't know how many seasons that is, but I'm pretty sure that's not 15 seasons, though I'm kind of glad because I think 15 seasons would have just been too long, and I honestly think that the way it was done here was just kind of the perfect length to me. I actively wanted to and did get through all of it before, I moved on to FIFA 15 now. But yes, that's my first FIFA game. FIFA 15 or 14 is a pretty decent game. Yeah, the AI is kind of all over the place and the drills before matches are pretty freaking pointless. But there is a decent FIFA game here. FIFA 14 is a good and enjoyable game. And that's going to do it for this episode, so if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.